Hello, hello everyone. Hello, hello, hello. So some stuff has changed since last time. Hang on, bear with me just a second. Um, do, 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 do. So yeah, some stuff has changed since last time, but not a lot actually. So we last time, if I remember correctly, we finished the quest where we needed to like establish a clan. Thank you very much, WD, for the follow. Angelo WD 1991 has flocked to the banner. So we finished last time the quest where we had to get 2,000 gold, party size of 20, renown of 50, and hire a companion. That established us at clan rank 2, I believe. The crikey, we've been taking a while with this one. 376 days ago, and apparently the due date is minus. Hang on, one, 10, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000, million, 10 million, 100 million, 2 billion, 147 million, 483,648 days negative ago. What? Ah, okay. Anyways, what we have to do is we have to talk to 10 nobles around the map to investigate this historic battle that happened. Once we have all of those nobles' contributions to that quest line, we can then start founding our own empire, our own kingdom. So questions you might have: why is stuff red since last time? So what we did last time is we entered the service of a lord. We entered the service of the Southern Empire as a mercenary. Now mercenaries are interesting because you get paid a mercenary contract to go and basically beat up the other people. The more you do, the more influence you get. The more influence you get, the more money you get. So, for instance, at the moment we are getting 6 influence, or we have 6 influence, 6.28. That equates to 420 on our mercenary contract. You can see there. So we're currently losing 940 gold per day. Other question you might have is why are we on 99.4 thousand gold then? Well, what we do basically is the mercenary contract doesn't pay you the money that you want to actually accumulate wealth. What we do is we pick fights with nobles that have less army than us, like this army here, for instance, is 97. We have 131. We'll probably win that fight just based on numbers alone. We steal all their stuff, capture all the nobles, ransom them off, sell all their things, and then we just accumulate wealth that way. So that's the current state of play at the moment. We are smashing up as many of the Western Empire guys as possible because the Southern Empire is currently at war with the Western Empire. So we have carte blanche to go and do that. Stealing all their stuff, ransoming off their nobles, and where we can, speaking to the guys that will give us the 10 people to talk to. That's what we're going to be focusing on today, is talking to those 10 people. Because once we've spoken to those 10 people, we can follow the quest line to actually establish our own kingdom. These three armies have just joined up together. And I don't reckon I can take on 280 men on my own, so I'm going to bravely run away. Oh, there's another 115. What's our movement speed? 5.1. So we are outrunning them. Yep, they've just legged it, which is fantastic. If fighting armies is not your thing, or you find yourself outnumbered, what you can do, and this is a good thing to do if you A, have no moral compass, and B, have low quality troops that need upgrading, is you can go to a village that's hostile, or a village that you're at war with, take a hostile action and raid the village. More often than not, it will say you've arrived at Bergam to raid it. Some of the residents have gathered to resist you, so 45 militia, 31 infantry, 14 ranged, and it's mostly low-level spearmen and low-level archers. So I think that's worth us attacking because it will be fun to cut down unarmoured peasants. Here we are. So here's our army. What I might do, yep, so they're all over there. What I might do is just give the archers an order to advance, those guys an order to charge.
Mounted archers! Horsemen! Horse archers! Horse archers! Horsemen!
They can follow me.
Follow me!
There we go. And now, my guys, my infantry will charge, my archers will move up to engagement range, start shooting, and these unarmoured peasants will start going down. But they've been trapped. There we go. And before you know it, it becomes a bit of a brawl, and they're almost already dead, but I can't hear a single thing. But it's just glorious. And here we go, they're running away now. And nothing says courageously farming my one-handed weapon skill like cutting down fleeing peasants. There we go. You're gonna die. Go. Oh, he got shot. Who shot him? Must be a cavalry archer, yeah. Perfect. There we go. So we killed... well, let's have a look. So we lost 5 guys in that conflict. They lost 37 and had 5 knocked out. So that's interesting. But the actual real development... I'll just move my camera down a little bit here as well. The actual real interesting development is being able to upgrade your troops, because the higher tier troops that you have, the the better that they'll fight. So we have quite a lot of upgrades here. Another cavalry there. Let's get an archer and a swordsman. We'll upgrade that guy. We'll upgrade that guy. Perfect. That's everybody upgraded. I wish that this list had a way to like order it, so you could order it by like either groups 1, 2, and 3, which is your infantry, your archers, and your cavalry, or 4, which is your cavalry archers. But you can't, or order it by your tier as well. So elite cataphracts are tier 6, imperial archers are tier 2. Obviously, it takes a lot more to kill a cataphract than it does to take out an archer, and obviously, cataphracts cost a lot more than archers. Cataphracts cost us 17 gold a day, imperial archers cost us 3 gold a day. But we took some prisoners as well. We took 4 spearmen and 1 militia archer. But here's the real loot, right? We're going to take all of this gear, and we're going to, when we get an opportunity, sell that at the nearest town. We're going to stop raiding, take a different hostile action, and forcibly force the nobles to give us some recruits. And luckily, we got 2 Imperial infantry there, which is tier 3, which is good. We'll take the Vilga recruit. They actually suck, but they upgrade to equites, which go to horsemen, which go to cataphracts, and they're quite hard to come by, so we'll take that. We've got a party limit of 133, so we can take both of these as well. We're at 131. So that's good. And then we just forcibly recruited those men from this town, and we're going to force them to raid their own town and kill their own families and steal their own stuff. Now, whilst you're raiding, you do become disorganised, which means your movement speed is lessened. But it does mean we get to steal all this grain, these sheep, the villagers here as well. We'll chase those down afterwards. Oh, looks like there's a small army up there, which we could comfortably take out. Also, the side benefit, I mean, it's less prevalent because we're a mercenary, but when we actually go to war proper, when we have our own kingdom, raiding towns reduces their prosperity, as you might imagine, which reduces their income, which reduces their ability to develop soldiers, which, inevitably stops the enemy from recruiting men. Now, if you can cut down your enemy's ability to recruit and field armies, you are kind of halfway to victory already. There was an army of like 40-odd dudes up here while we were raiding that, but they seem to have left, so let's go here. We'll see if we can... We'll take the Vilga guy. It's not worth forcing them to give us recruits again, so we'll take another Imperial troop. Oh, we've gone up to 134 instead of 133, that's good. And we will take a hostile action, raid the village. They've got 46 guys. So what we'll do is we'll actually over-recruit to 137. Now, the danger of over-recruiting, the reason you have a cap is men will start deserting from your party because your leadership stat is not high enough to keep them interested in serving you over a certain limit of men. But that's not going to be a problem because that only happens when time passes on the campaign map. And what we're going to do is we're going to use those extra men to attack these guys right now. So let's do that.
Yeah!
Okay, looks like we've tipped up straight into the fight.
Kill them
Let's give them an order to charge. Oh, managed to get ourselves separated before we gave our guys the order to charge. I managed to miss them twice. Because we've got quite a large cavalry contingent, there should really be no survivors because they're all dismounted and our guys are mounted. We guys are stuck on a fence. There's another guy cut down. We'll just reiterate the charge order. I don't think we can. No, we can't. There we go. So we cut those down quite comfortably, and we actually lost nobody in that fight. We'll take another load of prisoners. We'll upgrade another load of troops. See, look, this is the upgrades that really matter. So we've got a tier 4 veteran archer here. It's going to go up to a palatine guard, which is tier 5 archer. Veteran infantry go up to legionaries, who are quite tough as well. I wonder if we've got... I could show you. Where are they? Imperial legionaries. This is why I wished it would show us in the tiered order. We'll just upgrade these first. Do we want more cavalry archers or horsemen? We'll go for horsemen. There we go. Oh, where's the legionary? Here we go. Legionaries, so yeah, kind of like less Roman infantry, think more kind of, I guess it's like an Eastern Byzantine infantry kind of crossed with a Norman. I mean, the kite shield kind of makes it kind of Norman-esque, doesn't it? But that's where we're at, up to 18 prisoners to ransom off. We are over our party limit. We want to ignore that. Nobody actually died during this one, so what we'll do is we'll get rid of, how far of the limit are we? By 3 guys. We'll get rid of 3 recruits. And we've got some more gear to sell. So there we are. The enemy got spanked. The enemy did indeed get spanked. These tend to be, well, these don't tend to be. These have turned out to be quite boring towns to raid because we're just getting grain. Grain doesn't sell for a lot of money anywhere. So that is a shame. Same with cheese, same with hogs, same with any foodstuffs really. Like foodstuff prices don't tend to fluctuate a load between regions, but we are earning influence, which is making us more money on our mercenary contract, which is reducing the upkeep of our parties. Now, if you can catch caravans, they are fantastically lucrative, as you might imagine. What I did just spot was an army up here, yeah, a 32 and a 63. We could take on both of these guys if we can catch them, because neither of them wants to fight us. So we'll go for the larger prize. The 32 is buggered off up there, but the 60 will be good. So this guy doesn't seem like I've met him before because he likes me. You know we're at war. I don't care. Let's fight and let's attack. Get some silk and butter, yeah. Yeah, I mean, silk's a trade good, so that sells kind of okay.
Cavalry!
Right, so what I like to do in an actual pitch battle...
Hold fire!
...is
fire!
Get the horse to follow me. I mean, I've attacked them, so the chances are they'll just be taking some sort of fortified position, maybe in a wood block to break up our cavalry charge, or maybe on some sort of high ground. But if I just get my cavalry to follow me, it does look like they're moving. So what we'll do is we'll get our footwork here and our archers behind. There we go. And looks like there's a lone cavalry soldier here, which might just be their commander. Their commander is usually mounted, and if they have one, odds are it's usually their general. It could be that other guy over there, though, on the fancy horse, but we will just take this guy out. See if we can Doesn't seem like he wants to fight us, so we can get a lucky shot. Doesn't look like any of my cavalry caught him. Oh, there we go. Oh, good block. Very good block. Okay, he's down. He's on the ground. He's being trampled. And he's down. He wasn't the commander. So that's fine. I'm going to pull my cavalry back so we're getting harassed by missile fire. Pull them back to about here. And our infantry.
Infantry!
Can move that,
Archers!
as can our
Forward!
There we go. We're still getting harassed by a bit of missile fire. Let's see if we can range ourselves in. We do have some cavalry archers, I believe. I want to see the fall of shot here. Yeah, miles out. There we go. Oh, that's too far. Okay, now they're moving. It's going to make life a lot more difficult. That's still fantastically low. See how they position themselves on like an incline there. Okay, so I'm kind of on there. On or there, thereabouts. Pushing back. But now they'll be retreating to get the maximum out of their ranged troops because they'll want to harass us with missiles.
Cavalry! Hold arrow! Fire at will! Archer, hold fire! Fire at will!
Right, let's give them the fire at will order. There we go. I don't know why they weren't shooting the first time. But we should be able to whittle down a lot of these guys just by throwing the missiles at them. There we go. We scored a hit, which considering we started with 27 arrows and our first one was, you know, out of 7 left, shows you just how unreliable bows are. So I'm throwing a decent amount of hits here, but then again I am quite close. There we go. Right. Me and the cavalry are going to storm in.
Infantry!
We're going to give a charge order to our infantry. We'll deliver 44 damage to their commander. And we'll just get stuck into the melee. Really want to get that commander, because knocking them unconscious is kind of like a guaranteed way to take them prisoner. Really, really don't want them to get away because they do ransom for a decent amount of money. Oh, come on. Kill him.
Charge!
There we go. Hopefully a stray arrow gets him. You absolute sausage, come on. Don't flee. Don't flee. There we go. Got another hit. It was a terrible hit, though, 7 damage. Come on. Someone's got to kill him. It'll be me. Yep, that was the commander. Fantastic. So we should now get a screen that says, yeah. So Pharos is now our prisoner. We will upgrade a lot of our troops. Do we want... you need to have veterans, respect perk to upgrade a bandit troop to a normal troop. Okay, which I don't have. When did I get some bandits in my party? I must have recruited some prisoners, which is a thing that you can do. There we go. So that's fantastic. And we do have capacity for these 34 prisoners as well, which we will take. Looks like the faction that I just fought is like a Romanesque faction because they have Principes and Triari. We've got any Hastati in here. Equites, but I have access to those as well. Cool. Okay. We've got some interesting gear here. I wonder if that's a better sword than my guy currently has. And it is, in a few ways, rusty fine steel. Rusty tapered blade. Yeah, you can have that. And we'll take all that stuff. We're carrying quite a lot of gear at the moment, so what we might do is run to the nearest friendly town. By town, I mean an actual walled town, not a village, and sell and ransom this stuff. And it looks like it's going to be the Northern Empire's city of Saniopa? I'm sure I'm butchering that. But there we go. In fact, while we're here, there really is no risk in taking a raiding action against these guys. We can also up to our party limit, raid the village. We're already halfway through raiding it anyway. We'll grab a ton more supplies. Worst case scenario, we'll just keep hold of this grain. It's free food for us. And different to Mount and Blade Warband, food never spoils in this game. Or if it does, or if it's meant to, they haven't implemented that yet. So we can just stockpile loads of grain in our inventory and never have to worry about feeding people. Right, okay, so the first thing we go to Tavern District, we ransom our prisoners off for 3 grand. And then we go into the trade screen. And we want to sort by melee weapons. There's nothing particularly valuable in there, so we'll sell all of those. We want to sort by armor. Again, nothing particularly valuable in there, so we want to sell all of that. And armor. Yeah, got quite a lot of that. Horses we want to keep because they actually increase our carry capacity. We did have 50 mules, but we're down to 33. So we'll just bump that back up to 50. Horses are always good to keep as well because they're required when you upgrade a troop to a mounted troop. You need to give them a horse, naturally. We'll get rid of the livestock and 275 grain. I mean, we have enough food for 48 days. So let's just drop this down to 200. What does that give us? Enough food for 37 days. That's completely fine. Even though we've given them some stuff and taken some stuff, bought some horses and some mules, we're still going to be almost 5 grand up. So now we're on over 100 grand, and all we did was bump into an enemy warband that was 60 odd people strong. Oh, looks like there's another one here that's 45 people strong. And raid 2 towns. Raid 2 villages. We're also going to jump on this guy, who's got an army size of 45. As soon as we catch him. See, the danger is here, he's taking us further and further into enemy territory, so the chances... Oh no, he's taken us into friendly territory here. But the chances could have been quite high for him to get back up. This guy has... I mean, we can see right there on the screen if you mouse over his troop types. 24 of his guys are Imperial recruits. I think we're going to be fine here. I think we might outnumber his entire army in cavalry.
Go!
Let's do that.
Cavalry!
Yeah, let's just go...
Everyone! Move to enemy!
Everyone advance. So we can get a couple of crack shots off here. There we go, 40 damage to a horse. 40 damage to a horse. Okay. Not going to catch those guys. Oh, he's got a throwing spear. That's our first kill. Can't catch those nippy little guys. My horse is not nimble enough.
Die, you bastard!
Oh, this is probably going to be their leader. completely swung and missed there. Shoot him in the back. Just give everyone the charge order now. And there we'll just get cut down. There's one of the recruits. There's another. God. There's another. Yep, and it looks like the field is ours. Victory jump. Victory jump. Victory jump. Victory jump. I mean, these guys are just celebrating. They're not actually hunting down the running dudes. So all we're waiting for now is for the stragglers to be run down. And there we go. We lost nobody. They had 19 deaths and 20 people knocked out. I feel like the audio is quite loud there, so I'm going to turn it down for you guys, so my voice is at least as loud. But yeah, great. We captured this guy, so he is our prisoner now. We also captured 25 of his guys, and we're going to rinse and repeat the same process of upgrading our troops, getting to a phenomenally powerful army for, frankly, a mercenary company. And seeing, I mean, I wouldn't usually do this, but seeing as we're in friendly territory, we'll probably just nip to the nearest friendly town and sell these prisoners and loot off. It looks like Poros is under siege, so that army will be moving south to relieve them. We are going to nip into here, go to the tavern district, ransom off those guys, go into the trade screen, and off we go. We grab some of that, and we're still good on food, so we'll leave. Right, let's start thinking about this quest that we are on, Neretez's Folly. You talked with Oleg, you talked with Lukon. Now, what we need to do is every town we go to... Hey, Paige, how are you? I hope you're well. We want to go to the keep, and we want to talk to every character about Neretez's Folly. They will tell us either they were there and they'll tell us something about the battle, or they'll tell us that they know somebody, and then that somebody we need to find, right? So, Ragea is the ruler of the Southern Empire. Last seen at Hun's Folk. So we then go to the map. Ragar, leave. Is that this town? I can't find... Hang on. Wonder if I can put like a marker on it. You never used to be. Yeah, there we go. So I can track it. It's down here. So there we go. That's where we're off to now. We have a nice... You know, we're being bankrolled to the tune of 104k at the moment. And our upkeep is only 598 a day. So I need a haircut. Well, I chopped my beard off. Is that not good enough for you? So yeah, we should be good for both food and wages for a decent while for us to get these 10 people. Jokes aside, I have a haircut booked in for Thursday. So yeah, I realise it needs looking at. So obviously this is an area where the Southern Empire, who we're currently in service to as a mercenary, and whoever these guys are, which is the Assyri, have obviously contested before, because it's weird that they have a castle and 2 towns so far out of their zone. So what we'll probably find is that person is here that we need to talk to. You like the beard though? Yeah, look, it just got a bit unruly. I'm going to grow it back, don't worry. It's coming back. So there we go. She tells us what we need to know. I must leave now. There's nobody else here for us to talk to. So we will literally bounce between castles now until we find the next person. In fact, this person might be a good person to talk to. Party of 107 just dropped into here, so we'll go to the keep. I did see a party of 107 here, didn't I? Oh, they haven't actually entered the town yet. They're there. Oh, they came in and recruited and then left. Right, you. What can you tell me of this? He doesn't know, but this guy knows, who was last seen at Poros, which we can track. Thank you very much. And this is what we're going to be doing. It's quite boring, it's quite tedious, but it is necessary because what we want to do is get those 10 people spoken to, and we will be able to found our own kingdom. Again, expenditure has got up to 965. That's because we're not actively fighting anyone, so our mercenary contract isn't subsidising our wages by as much. We still have 32 days worth of food. And luckily, Poros is no longer under siege. An actual fact, it looks like the Southern Empire is sieging Onika Castle, which is great. Apparently, we have some sort of character advancement to spend. What am I not seeing that I should be seeing? Is it because it's not ours? Probably. Yep. Okay, so you've got no skills. You've got skills to invest in, so we'll make you a better steward by making you Spartan, which means you're... Oh, no, we'll do the Frugal. Frugal's always good, reduces the wage cost, and we'll make you a better trader. You have a skill point in Charm, which we will make you a better trader by reducing your barter penalties. This person, exactly the same. Mina the Wronged, you have no advancements. Nason, you have tons of advancements. We must have been fighting together a lot. So, one-handed weapons are increased by 20%. Let's go for that. 2% swing speed. Let's go for that. Reduces the shield weight. That's good. Increase your hit points by 2. Melee troops gain 5% more experience after battle. I like that. Arrow catcher. And we will give you military tradition. And that is literally... He's got so many skills to advance. So bear with me. I'm just going to do my best here. Party can carry 30% more weight. Workshops. There we go. Apologies that I'm not reading all of these out, but I'm just going with the best options, the type of play style that I expect we'll be doing. Garrisons. There we go. 20% more renown from battles, that'll be good. Double persuasion success. There we go. God, I must have done nothing with this guy. Give him advantage in woods. 10 to party size, 10% bonus, and no morale to disorganized state. Athletics will just make him faster, tougher, and increase the party size. Riding, we will just make him quicker with more hit points and better at top speed, which would be better at jousting. Throwing, I genuinely couldn't care about. Crossbows, genuinely couldn't care about, so I'm not even going to read those. Bows, that's good because everybody in my party has bow. Increased bow reload speed, yep, that sounds good. Increased party size by 5, governed settlements. 5 military a day. Right, pole arms, genuinely don't care. Almost there, folks. Two-handed, again, don't particularly care. And that's it, we're all good. Her the swordsman. And that's it, all done. All caught up on that, right. Oh, crikey, that's an army of 794 enemy who have just besieged Oros, which is where we need to go. Yeah, I know, I want to speak to Garios, but he's in here. Okie dokie. It looks like the army that was besieging Onika Castle is breaking off to come and relieve these guys. Which, to be fair, we have enough, you know? Let's go get involved in this big battle. So it's 929 of our troops versus 775 of theirs. I wonder if that guy is here that we need to speak to. Nope. Doesn't look like it. And we can't really talk to him until we've won anyway. So let's just do this. Crikey. I mean, the good news is, however many people die, they won't all be my troops. My troops are only the ones with, I can show you, the dog on their shields, and these guys all have, like, Imperial standards. There's a pig. There's not a lot of guys with dogs on their shields, so not a lot of them are my troops. Don't know if I actually have command of them either. I do, but I only have command of my part of it. So.
Everyone!
YOLO. Oh, that makes sense. That's why all my guys are just... Yeah, cool. Let's just give you guys a charge order. Hi Ollie, it's Martin. Hey Martin, how you doing? Hope you're well. Are Italy winning the football? Here we can get some cheeky shots into this army up here. We are harassing, but we're not exactly causing damage. You look like a character, because it is very peculiar for a female to be fighting. So you must be some... There we go. Yep, she was. That was fair. So we can take you out. 28 damage. Oh, stop moving, man. Okay. Right, time to just wade in. Let's get a good sweeping swing there. Time to wade out. And I'll just break into the archers, which will confuse them and stop them from shooting their own troops. There we go, the kill feed's getting full. Kill feed's getting full. It looks like their guys are running already, which is fantastic. Right, archers have been mostly neutralised. I did see another leader running around, or a leader type guy. You absolute sausage. Right, that's a female, which means it's probably a leader, because they're all about promoting female leaders, I think, in the Southern or Western Empire. So you have to go down. I'm sorry, yep, I was right. Popular. You look pretty female. Wonder if I can get you. Not super accurate as I'm galloping. But it does look like we're getting pushed back actually quite rapidly. I think because reinforcements are coming in. Let's just keep our guys charging in. Just want to take down as many guys as we can, and if we don't stop moving, we should be okay, but I just took a big hit there. That's another guy. Jeez, okay, I'm gonna go down. I'm so dead. Yep. They got me. They got me. We are the attacking army, I believe. Yep. Currently have 193 on the field. But yeah, it looks like a rolling reinforcement situation. So hopefully we should win this. So this is specifically my party's kill feed, or performance feed if you like. So yeah. That's interesting. I mean, I did manage to kill 7 guys myself, but my Palatine Guard archers managed to kill 17. So we're just going to have to speed this up and see how long it takes for them to win. Looks like we've got that now. We've got 250 people on the field, they've got 43. This should be in the bag. Should be some good loot, some good renown, and some good rewards here. And we're right by a town, so we can sell it immediately. There we go, victory. I personally lost. I lost 38 to death, 44 wounded, 12 guys retreated. But the retreated guys are still alive, so that's not super bad. Fantastic. We've got 80 prisoners. Our prison carry capacity is 36 at the moment. We're going to take all 80. I'll tell you why. We're right by a town, and I believe the game only really ticks over the does a prisoner try to escape once a day. So we're just going to jump straight into that town and see what we can do. Now that's a fantastically valuable spear. Like we've got 7 grand in value just from that spear. This helmet, 1,800. In fact, that helmet's better than the helmet we currently have on, so we'll probably equip that to ourselves. That's probably it in terms of good gear, but we've got tons. I mean, we've got 3 of those, 6 of these hunting bows. So yeah, we're all good. We're going to sell this stuff. It's going to be profitable. So we're going to make a tidy penny there. Looks like tons of battles are still happening, but we're just going to nip into the town. We're going to go immediately to the tavern, and we're going to ransom our prisoners up. We're going to recruit troops, of which there's only 1 available. And we are going to trade immediately. Let me... Right, we want to get rid of... Yeah, let's sell that. I don't use spears, so let's get rid of that. So we've already got 8 grand just from selling the weapons that we collected off the floor from that battle. The shields and the bows and the arrows, we're up to 9,300. The armor, we are up to, is that over 15,000? Yeah. We've got some light harnesses, which is good, and we're all good for food. So 15.5 grand, not bad for taking part in 1 battle. We also went up to 17 influence at the moment, so we're getting subsidized a lot on our mercenary contract. So let's, we're here to see Garios. Is he going to be in the keep? No, he's not, because he's probably moved. But let's find out where he is. He's last seen near Poros today. Oh, his name's Allboss. That's why I can't find him. Because I'm stupid. Allboss. Doesn't seem to be here, but we'll talk to everyone else. Yeah, says I know Garios has. Okay. So where's Garios? Last seen near Poros today. I'm at Poros, so he might be outside. Let's just talk to everyone here, just in case they've got a different story. Yep, no. You work for me, so that's not going to work. You work for me, so that's not going to work. Oh no, you don't. It's just asking me if I want to join your army. I'm not particularly enthralled with the prospect of joining your army. So no. Allboss. Let's try talking to you. Yep, you just tell me about Garios again. Zakhan's party, Allboss's party. Right, let's try. I mean, he's got to be here somewhere, right? It said he was last seen in this town or around this town. I don't particularly know. Let's have a look. Oh, I think I pressed B, which is banner. What I wanted was N, which is encyclopedia. I'll go back. Garios was taken prisoner by the Southern Empire. That's why I can't find him, because I'm stupid and I can't read. He has been taken prisoner. Doesn't tell me how many prisoners these people... Oh, you might be a prisoner in that party. Okay. What I might want to do is jump into this town. There's no troops to recruit. Also, I'm down to 59 guys of fighting strength, 60. That'll go up over time, obviously, as people get better. Yeah, you're in my clan. I'll almost pledge my sword in vassalage to you. No, thank you. So basically, I just got to wait for Gyarados to be freed. In the meantime, we'll just go... Oh, we're up to a potential party size of 159. We really need to be maxing that out. Recruit troops. There's an enemy army here of 5. Like, we can catch them. It's basically like a free noble to ransom. We've lost them. They are gone. They are gone. Yeah, they're gone. Anyways. Oh. 2 parties down there. Oh, there's a 70 in front of us here. Wonder if we can... We'll probably grab this because we're faster in woods. Thanks to our upgrades. So there we go. You know, we're at war. Surrender or die. Yield or fight. Let us... I want to attack this. I know they've only got 70 and 36 of them are recruits. But yeah, let's attack it just to make sure we don't lose an excessive amount.
Whoa! Footman!
And what we're going to do is give
Archer, advance!
the footmen a charge order and the archers a advance order. Now, the difference between charges are just run straight into the enemy, start hacking them apart, and a advance order is the archers will move up to shooting range. Didn't even see you coming. You're the enemy leader. There we go.
Cavalry!
What we'll do now is give you a charge order. Give you a charge order. And we'll get beams in the face. Take a load of damage again. Try and cut down some archers. This one. There we go. And it looks like they are now fleeing. Which is great, because my cavalry can chase them down. I can chase them down.
See you in hell!
We can just... These recruits we can cut down quite comfortably. You look like a recruit leader type. Yep. How did I miss you? There we go. Imperial Crossbowmen, they're expensive troops. He'll be sad to lose him. Managed to hit a tree in a desert. Oh, that was a good shot. It's literally just committing war crimes now. There we go. And that's it. They have left. Fantastic. We lost 3 guys. They lost 33 with 27 knocked unconscious, which means we should get about 27 prisoners there, which there we go. Perfect. We didn't get the enemy lord, which is a shame, but we do get to upgrade some more of our troops. Surging warriors. What I like to do with the Imperial recruits is just alternate between upgrading down the infantry track and the archer track, because it gives me a good balance on the force, and they're the primary recruit type that we take as Imperial recruits. They don't give you... The Imperial tree doesn't really give you good cavalry options, but it does give you solid infantry and solid archers, so that's all good. Yeah, his party's still active, so here's what it is. I wonder if we can get him again. Yeah. Already dislikes us. We literally just fought them. This time we'll just send the troops. We had 1 person knocked unconscious. They lost 5 and had 5 unconscious, and we got them as a prisoner. And we get to loot them all over again. Fantastic. There we go. Now this guy... You following us? Oh, we've got him in the woods. Like, we can outrun him in the woods. Okay, can't outrun him by his own town's garrisons. And there's a army of 80 there as well. So what we'll do is bolster our forces, see if we can get ourselves up to this 150 odd mark. 115, but 16 of them are wounded. Let's go to this town over here. Oh, oh, oh. Come on, don't do this to me. Don't tease me. Don't tease me. Don't tease me. Oh, caravan. Caravans are good. We might be able to trap him. Yes, caravans are always good. I'm not interested in trading with you. Shut up. You can execute lords, can't you? Yes, you absolutely can. It's not worth doing as a mercenary, but when you're at war in a kingdom of your own right, once you've started your own kingdom, if that's what you want to do, executing lords is a great way of reducing, obviously, the enemy's ability to recruit troops, because only lords can recruit troops. And if they start running out of lords and royal families and nobles, then their ability to muster armies is greatly reduced. It does make them, and this will be a shock, it does make their entire noble families hate you a lot. I thought longbowmen. There we go. I'm just getting absolutely beamed still. Every time, just taking tons of damage. Yeah. I mean, this is over already. Oh. Jeez. I'm almost dead. There we go. Kill some for banter. Once we've got our own kingdom, absolutely. We've only got to talk to a few more nobles before that is the case. So, oh, headshot. Oh. So much opportunity for friendly fire here. Get some brilliant shots. Oh, that guy just got rinsed, as did that guy. Poor guy. We lost nobody in that fight. We had one person wounded. They lost everyone.
Victory is ours!
It's insane. But that is a testament to the quality of our troops, which is a huge factor in deciding the outcome of battles. We're up to 47 out of 61 prisoners, but that prisoner limit will... what was that? Leather, okay. We've got some ponies and stuff, which is good. More carry capacity. But yeah, troop quality is a huge factor in deciding the outcome of battles, naturally. So that's why we're just constantly trying to upgrade our troops. And having a larger party size will allow you to accommodate more prisoners. This is 107 guys against 38. I'm not going to bother fighting this one. I'm just going to auto-resolve it. We lost 3 guys, had 3 wounded. We'll take the noble prisoner. We can liberate 2 looters, which we will do. So those are looters that they would have, like this party that we just defeated, would have held as prisoners previously. But because we've defeated them, we get the opportunity to take other prisoners off of their hands as liberated. So there we go. We've got a capacity for prisoners of 61. We're currently at 52. So let's grab all the high tier stuff. They'll sell for more. How many more can we take? Or that's it. Boom. More horses, which is good. We really need to go to a town to start selling this stuff. Where's the nearest friendly town? We'll go up to the Britannia. We'll go up to Britannia. Because while these guys are at war, I don't think I'm going to find any of those 2 people that I need to talk to. Got to feel for the poor quality boats being cut down as they run away. Would be a bit shit. You can recruit prisoners as well, can't you, to an extent? Yes, you can. So the longer prisoners are in your party, now this doesn't apply to noble prisoners or named character prisoners like these guys, I could execute them if I wanted to, but then they would really hate me. Yeah, you can. The longer they're in your party, the higher the probability is that they might want to be recruited by you. It reduces your party's morale short term, but does increase, obviously, your fighting troops. This guy here, 96. I wonder if we can take him. Have a look at the quality of his troops. He's got 93 infantry and 3 cavalry. So it's all hand-to-hand guys. Like 93 infantry is just all hand-to-hand dudes. There's no archers. There's no missile cav. So yeah, we should do that. There we go. It's going to be some interesting prisoner management stuff going on here for us to like get the maximum from our prisoners. But nice open plain battlefield as well, which they are 100% going to break from. So we'll go for the age-old cavalry follow me, infantry charge, and archers advance. Fuck him up. Yeah, that's kind of the plan at the moment. They're going to retreat to our left into that woodblock, which will lessen the impetus of a cavalry charge, which seems to be like the #1 thing that most armies are worried about, which is understandable. We have typically a higher proportion of cavalry than most armies do, with the exception of like the nomadic factions who have a huge contingent of cavalry. Oh Christ, see all the bloody stuff being lobbed at me. But yeah, what they don't understand is that they've got no range troops, so as soon as our archers get in range, like, they're just going to get absolutely minced. And in fact, what I might do, because they've all just got short range stuff, I might, rather than charge them, I'll just lob my infantry there, my bowmen there. What an absolute mong. A Sturgian hardened brigand just walked into our lines and got cut down. Okay. Because they got... Yeah, sorry, I was saying, they got no range. I'll put my infantry there and my archers slightly behind. And just let my archers unload on them. They'll be forced to come to me because they've got nothing to combat the range. How am I not hitting you? There you go. Oh, you must be the leader person. And we'll just shoot their army in the back from here. This is brilliant. Looks like they've got a shield wall from the front. You're about to throw something at me. Please stop throwing things at me. I mean, most throwing weapons... There's a big difference between throwing weapons and, you know, missile weapons. Missile weapons like bows, crossbows, etc. Throwing weapons are like javelins, pilums, spears. Christ, that one went well wide. Throwing axes, throwing knives, stones. They usually come in a just a stack of 3. So each guy's basically got 3 shots to take something on, and that's what you'll see now. Is they've all basically thrown their 3 things, and they're running or advancing down the hill in their shield wall. But we're not going to give the order to advance because there's literally no point. Our infantry will hold, and we'll maximise the amount of time that our archers can fire. In fact, what might be a good idea is move our archers off to the side so they can fire into the fray whilst they're engaged. There we go. And now our archers are going around the side, and there'll be a bit of friendly fire happening there, but they'll just be absolutely unloading on those dudes. But what we'll do, because they've broken, we'll give everybody the order to charge, and that's it. That's the battle over. Where did their leader go? Here we go. Please don't run from me, because I really want to take you out. Oh, point blank shot right in the chest. Second point blank shot right in the chest. Oh, I didn't even get you. Oh, cup of tea? Thank you very much, darling. There we go. This sounds like our cavalry's running down their survivors. Which is brilliant. So we lost a grand total of 8 men. We gained 10.1 renown, 18.7 influence, and 5.5 morale. Oh, we also gained a lovely cup of tea. They lost 52 dead. 52, that's it, gone. 36 wounded and 8 routed. Means out of the entire force, 8 people survived. The prisoners that they were holding, we will just recruit. Can you mount his horse, the nobles? Yeah, you can steal their horse. It just happens in the battle, though. Like, when you get out of the battle, you can't keep their fancy horse. You just default back to the horse that you own. But I kind of prefer my own horse at the moment. So I'll quickly upgrade these troops. Imperial Cataphract horses is basically what you're asking about with the cool headdresses and stuff. Right, we have a prisoner capacity of 65. We're currently at 62. What we want to do is get rid of low tier stuff. So Imperial recruits we're not interested in. We want to take high tier stuff. So what I might do, put all the prisoners this side, right? We definitely want you. We definitely want you because you're named. We definitely want you. So we've got 3 nobles. And then what we want is the highest possible tier. So we'll take all the tier 4, tier 5 stuff. Because they will sell for the most amount of money. And once we're done with that, we're up to that number. We will take, oh, here we go, so tier 6 there. That looks good, that looks good. Right, we'll start taking tier 3 troops and tier 4 troops. You, we're up to 37. Okay, cool. We'll take you, we'll take you, take you, we'll take you, we'll take you. 52, that's good. And it looks like we've just got grade 2 guys left to steal. So we will say steal to imprison. 59, 61. We'll take Sea Raider, take Imperial Archers. And that's it, that's 65 prisoners, 63 plus 2 wounded. Our party size is up to 114 out of 159, which is good. Some good loot there as well. We will naturally take. Now this town is under siege, which means there'll be a decent army there. Luckily we're not at war with them, so we'll go to this town instead. And deposit our prisoners and sell our wares. So 9 grand for the prisoners, we're up to 127 grand. And let's start selling some stuff. So generally speaking, if anything's not worth at least 500, I don't even bother looking at it anymore because it's not going to be good enough quality for us to want to keep. These cracked fishing harpoons are throwing weapons, we don't want those. Shield, nah, not good. Everything else, nada. Armor, I mean, that might be better than something that someone else has got on, yeah. So we'll give that to one of our followers. Otherwise, everything goes. Ooh, it takes a while. I mean, literally. There we go. We just hit that button. I don't know why I'm being so stupid. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. Right, we got 2 leather. We got some silver ore. We got some sheep. We got some fur. We got some tools, pottery. And we're effectively just getting rid of everything that we can't eat here. So 13,000 from those 3 battles. That's not bad at all. So let's, while we're here, and just because Angelo mentioned it, have a look at our horse. That's the barding that we have on our horse. That's our horse's armor at the moment. We've just made 13 grand. Let's upgrade it. Let's upgrade it to. We've got 2 choices. I mean, we've already got. This is the laminar half barding look. We could either go to the half scale, looks pretty cool, or we can go to the ring man. I like the half scale. Which I think, yeah, is what we're going to do. We'll still get 9 grand, and we'll get an upgrade to that. I mean, money's actually not a problem at the moment, because even though there's like crazy expensive stuff here, it's not that much better than what we've currently got on. It's just, you know, fancier, really. It's kind of almost cosmetic. I mean, to get better armor, we would have to spend, and we currently got Ranger Mail on, so we'd have to spend 25 grand, and that would be an increase of, you know, 2 and 4 on each stat, and our body armor would actually decline by 1, and the weight of the armor would increase by 2. So no thank you. Food situation, we've currently got enough food for 50 days. That's good. While we're here, we want to go to the keep. We want to talk to everyone here about this. Caladog. Right, okay, so let's ask you again, sorry. Caladog, you last seen at Remboyle Castle. Okay, so that's where we want to be tracking next. Must make my leave. Thank you very much. Let's leave. Where is Retmoyle Castle? Ah, it's perfect. Actually went past him. Oh, 5.3. We could catch this caravan. It's only going 5.1. Caravans are lucrative. Or usually they're lucrative. I don't care about trading with you. I don't know why I hit that. Hand over your goods or die. So be it. Attack. 114 against 50. We'll just auto-resolve that one. We took 1 casualty. That's completely fine. Quickly upgrade our dudes. Totally worth it. To A, steal their stuff. That's probably a good helmet for you. And then you get an upgrade for that. There you go, everyone's getting better stuff. And we'll put all of that stuff in there. And then we can talk to the next guy about Neretez's Folly. There we go. Request a meeting with this guy. Thank you very much. Right. We can leave. We can leave. I think we gained a level there. Personally, yeah, we have a free focus point that we can use. We will put it into tactics. Tactics is always good. We've done 5 out of the 10 people, so we need to start finding more of these people. Let's go to keep. Talk to the next person. Aragon. Okay. Last seen at this settlement today. Okay, where is that? Over here. Cool. Oh, do you know what we didn't do while we were here? Oh, and they've just declared peace, so our opportunity to earn in expenses, just to keep everything running. So let's go to the keep. The guy that we want isn't here. Let's check this again. He's now near the town that we were originally by. So we run back. Those are just villagers. Okay, that might be the army that I need to. Let's just... No, stop. He might be part of this army. There we go. Yes, he is. Fantastic. We'll literally speak to literally anyone else. Monchug. Last seen near Tepes Castle. Let's go back. Let's leave. Let's stop tracking this. Crikey, he's all the way over here. Okay, well, our journey over here should give us enough time to have a cigarette, drink our cup of tea, and generally let the empire that we're aligned to, the empire faction that we're aligned to, which I will get right now, Southern Empire, that will give them time to declare war on someone else. How much food have we got left? Enough for 39 days, which is good. Fight morale, is it going down? Our influence is going down, so the cost of our force is going up. We're just getting the minimum level from our mercenary contract at the moment. Actually, not taking us that long. What I might do is jump into this town first. Yeah, we're on 7 out of 10. We'll be able to get this nicked today. We'll start debasing the currency. It's interesting. We'll go to the keep, and one of these people will know something about Neretez's folly. Garios, yes, that's the guy I was looking for before. Last seen at Jalmaris. How far away is that? Jalmaris is down here. Crikey, they're not nearby, are they? Yeah, we'll have to go down here. Oh, I should have helped those guys. Cool. Cool. Ah. I don't think we're holding anything. No, we're not. What's our party size looking like? 160 still. Yeah. Oh, we have troops to upgrade. That's weird. Got a warhorse. We could have upgraded them to a cavalry archer, but we don't. So yeah, let's keep this going on here. Probably check the encyclopedia to see. Last seen at Jalmarius 1 day ago. Don't have any other better information on that. Oh, what a surprise. If I'd have left my guy going over here, we would have declared war against the people that we wanted to talk to. But that's where we'll be going next. Or will we? Or do we just polish off this quest? We really should just polish off this quest. We need money, we'll go and raid these guys. Right, let's go to the keep. Garios, just the guy. Boom, we're on 8 out of the 10. Nemos. Monchug. Yep, it's sending me to the same place. Which is Tepes Castle. Right, what we're going to do is I'm just going to step away from the computer for a second and have a cigarette. Finish my cup of tea, and then I will be back. We will go over to this empire over here that we're currently at war with as a mercenary, which is the Kuzite. And we will try and find this Mongchung guy. And if we can beat him in battle, we can take him prisoner. If we can take him prisoner, we can force him to talk to us. So that's the strategy. So, yeah, be back in a moment. Hello, I am back. I am back. Did we recruit troops from here? No, we didn't, because we're at max party capacity and we were off on our travels up to the Kuzai Empire to do some raiding, pillaging, and generally capturing and forcing the conversations. So that should be fun. We're now losing 1,000 gold a day, which is okay because we've got enough for 122 days at that rate. We're up to 23 influence, which just means that because that's going up, that means that one of our parties is doing the good work of hammering. Yeah, we're up to 27 now. So one of our parties in our clan is hammering the enemy. Oh, crikey, we have two parties. One's 100 out of 107 and one's 89 out of 90. It's probably not them because they're in Poros, so it's probably these guys. That's fantastic. That's softening the burden on the treasury, which is good. And having these parties is good as well, because when we break away to make our own kingdom, at least we'll have a reasonable sized army. I mean, 160 troops is large for one individual character to be commanding. It's already quite good. But it's not an army. It's really not an army. You see armies of like 600-700 knocking around, which is why we're focusing on quality of troops rather than quantity of troops. Oh, Mila. Mila, we can get you. And there's a town over there that we can sell your stuff to. Come on, come on. There we go, got you in the forest. Okay, you just tell us the same thing. I don't care, yield or fight. And we will... We can't check our party because we're about to jump into a battle. But we'll fight this on the map because it's quite sizable. We don't want to lose too many troops. So let's charge the infantry, advance them, follow, follow. The infantry will charge, archers will advance, and cavalry will follow me. We only have 3 cavalry archers. We really need to do more about recruiting more cavalry archers. Oh, crikey. Did 104 damage to a horse there. Nice little cavalry skirmish for us. Oh, you look important. I feel like we took out a couple of their guys, but I wasn't watching the kill feed, sorry. Cool. There we go. I'm getting some hits now. Get this guy's. Okay. You've lost your horse. I'm just going into circle formation there. Oh, did 33 damage to my own guy's horse, which is not good. We're going to pull the cavalry back because we can't really afford to lose them. And let the infantry charge in. So the cavalry, because it's following me, will pull back easily. Thank you very much. This guy is going to get wasted. There we go. Our infantry should be smashing into theirs now, and we'll give everyone a charge order. There we go. And that's the battle won. Everyone's running away. Trampling down the peasants. They got away. Oh, poor peasant. Oh, he's going to get away. No, he's not. He's definitely not getting away. That was brutal and fantastic in equal measure. There we go. We lost nobody. We didn't even take a casualty. That's brilliant. I don't think we got their leader, though. Oh, we did. Brilliant. Okay, we also took 65 prisoners, which will just upgrade our troops from this battle. We were just moaning about not having cavalry archers, so we'll get another cavalry archer. 26 battalion volunteers upgraded. That's brilliant. So we now got 30 clan warriors, which have some interesting gear. Spear, sword, shield, pretty standard guys, and some throwing weapons as well. Battalion raiders, they're good. Throwing axes, and the two-handed spear, I believe, is their thing. Battalion raider, where are you? Battalion raider, here we go. What do you upgrade to? A Folksman, up to a maximum of veteran Folksman. Yeah, you just have a pole arm and some throwing axes, which is good. Mercenary horsemen can go up to mercenary cavalry. And we've got plenty of capacity for prisoners here. 65, 66. That's all good. Some worn suede boots, which will probably be good for this character here, which is good. Now, the reason I'm upgrading the gear on my characters is because inevitably, when we start our own kingdom, they will become the characters that lead armies for us, or lead at least war bands, which contribute towards armies. So it makes sense for them to be pretty survivable. There's a neutral town over here that we're going to go and sell to. We're up to 54 influence, which is netting us a profit actually on our daily income, which is good considering we've got like 300 troops in our employ. We're still max party cap. 5 grand on the sale of prisoners. Oh, did we forget to pick up the loot? No way, we forgot to pick up the loot. Okay, there's other stuff we can do. We've only got one type of food, which will be having a negative effect on our morale, -2 per day. So we want to beef up the variety of food. Oh, we don't want hides. Definitely don't want hides. Beer's good, though. There we go. Good variety of food. We now get +7 morale per day. And we go back out. We only need to talk to 2 more people about Neretez's folly, which is good. A quest that has so far taken us to all corners. Oh, hang on. A courier has a ransom offer for one of our clan members. It's only 2 grand. We're going to accept that. Oh, this guy. 102. Oh, they're disbanding. I can't attack them. Okay, interesting. Never seen that before. Your troops have been eating maggoty bread for 3 stinking days. It's funny you lob in the Lord of the Rings quotes because there is a Lord of the Rings mod in the works for this and it looks fantastic. It really does. Obviously, when I get it, I'll be playing as Rohan. I'll be mustering the Rohirrim. Right. We have an issue here, right? Tepes Castle is technically an enemy at the moment, right? It's controlled by a faction that we're at war with, even though we're only mercenaries. So to get into there, to talk to the guy, we're going to have to besiege the castle. They have a garrison of, 269? We have 160 troops. Now, we have okay quality troops. I don't know why our relations being increased to all these people. So it's going to be an interesting fight, but we also need to be mindful that whilst we're here, there's going to be other factions, like other warbands knocking around that will obviously want to dislodge this siege. They'll want to come and defend this castle from being taken because they care about losing territory. So the moment we see a party of any size, really, because we can't, it's a risk taken on 267, we need to abandon the siege and leave. What do we need to do before that happens? So ideally what we need is to complete the siege camp and to complete a piece of siege equipment. which is difficult to do because I can't click the button for it, because I can't see the button. There we go, battering ram. Okay, battering ram. Now, siege camp's complete. We could lead an assault at this stage, and it would just be for... what's the word I'm looking for? It would literally just be with ladders, right? It would just be our men charging the walls and scaling with ladders, attempting to take the town. What we really want is the battering ram to be done, because then we've at least got something. There we go. Battering ram's done. Nobody's come to relieve. We're going to lead an assault, and we're just going to cross our fingers and hope that this goes well. If we lose, we could potentially lose our entire army and all of our stuff, and all of the men that we have so lovingly trained for the last God knows how many hours. We could also be taken captive, and we might be forced to pay a handsome ransom for our own release. Now, that being said, what I'm going to do is rush to the walls and erect a ladder. Okay. There we go.
Soldier!
I'm going to give a charge order. Oh, I don't know if I want to be the first up. They're going to be throwing things at me from the walls, arrows, boiling water, unwanted children. Yep, and they're very cross, and they're not at all pleased to see me. So I'm just going to have to flame madly and try and kill as many guys as we can. Okay, we've taken some of the wall. We want to clear the ladders because that's going to be our guys' ability to get up. Oh, sausages! Oh, it's not gone well. It's not gone well. I wonder if we could end the battle, retreat our party, and continue siege preparations until we have some health. 2% health. And now we're just delaying time for another party to come and relieve the siege, right? It's a problem. We're at 12%. We got decent medicine skill, so we actually heal a little bit faster than normal, but... Oh, we got up there, we cleared the ramparts, and we fell off the wall. Oh dear, oh dear. The fact that there's a lot of bandits around is usually a good sign, because that means that there isn't an enemy army nearby that's... that's a caravan, I had a panic attack them. It means there isn't an enemy army nearby that's, like, forcing them to go away. Yeah, more bandits is a good sign. A caravan is not going to be a problem. Oh, that's a big old party. 455. Right, we need to leave. We need to leave. And we're disorganized. Oh, that was close. Yeah, they're still chasing us, though. Up to speed 5.1. We'll be able to outrun that. We lost some troops as well in that siege. That was... There's no other word for it. That was a colossal failure. We failed the siege by failing to stay on the wall. Right? That's what it boils down to. Got 163 party capacity now, though, so what we might do is just recruit from these villages and then besiege Dinar Castle. We've dropped down to 4 influence, which is not great. 158. Recruit troops, 161. Should be able to get to max party size from Alov here. Yep, 163. There we go. Perfect. And we will besiege this castle. It's not important to us. There doesn't seem to be anybody there that we need to, you know, talk to or kill or capture or what have you. But it's a castle, and we can besiege it, and it will weaken the enemy, gain us some influence, which will pay us more on our contract, so it's all good. And what we might do is, because it's quite balanced, it's slightly in our favour actually, is once the siege camp's prepared, we'll just launch straight into an assault. No, we won't, because there is a party of 100 there, and they will not want us to besiege it. But we could chase these guys down, kill them, and go back to sieging. Yeah, we got 163 against 100. Now, what we couldn't have done is taken on the 100 plus the whatever it was in the castle as well.
Charge! Hold fire! Cavalry, stay close!
Oh, I accidentally told my missile guys to hold fire.
Hold arrows! Fire!
Right, so I want you to... I want you to advance,
Onward!
and I want you to follow me. There we go, so cavalry should be following me. Yep, there we go. Archers are moving to engage, and infantry are charging. Pretty standard battle tactics. And we did recruit a couple of extra horse archers, I believe, so that's all good. Oh. There we go. An Atarai Mameluke cavalry guy just got knocked off his horse and killed instantly. One thing that I do really like about this game, I mean, it's not super realistic. Obviously, it's a not fantasy, but it's yeah, it's like an arcade fight system. But it does calculate the velocity of you galloping towards the enemy, and it will, you know, it'll be different if you're both running in the same direction and you're trying to catch them up, or if you're both running towards each other. You know, it's like twice the velocity, right? If someone's running at you at 30 miles an hour and you're running at them at 30 miles an hour, you're actually hitting them with your sword at 60 miles an hour, which is huge. Yeah, it makes a big difference. You know, like we were trotting in the same direction there, and I barely scratched him. There we go, but he's not going to get out of that alive. Right, so our lines have engaged. Well, they should be. Yeah, our infantry's just making the engagement now. That crossbowman's going down. We'll just hack into the back of their lines. We're losing a few guys, but it's not the end of the world compared to the losses that they're taking. Oh, that's one of those Falksmen. God, they are tough. And what we'll do is we'll just give everyone a charge order now. Get the cavalry chasing down the stragglers. What we don't want is we don't want people routing, right? Because routing means that they'll go and form their own little party off somewhere else, not too far away, and they'll be able to go and recruit. Which means they'll be able to oppose us a lot sooner. So it does seem a bit horrible killing the people that are fleeing, but we are actually just nullifying their ability to counter-attack sooner. If we can hit one of them, though, that is. We do need to actually land a blow. There we go, we've got two more there. So this red line area here is like, they get to that, they're out. They're out of the fight. They've made it. But that's it. Out of 99, 10 people got away. It's not too bad. We lost 4 guys, had 16 injured. We take a prisoner. We take 60 prisoners. Upgrade the archers. Upgrade the infantrymen. Cataphracts. I mean, all of these people will be better in the siege now as well. Mercenary cavalry. Clergy recruits. I wonder where the mercenary cavalry is. Well, here they are. I want to have a look at them. So it's just, yeah, they don't have a shield, but they do have a spear and a sword. Oh, they do have a shield, do they? Do they have a shield? Yeah, they have a shield. That's mercenary scout. What is mercenary cavalry? Oh, no, they don't. Mercenary cavalry somehow loses a shield. But they get a long infantry spear and a fine steel paramerion? Some sort of sword. Cool. Okay, that's fine. We'll pay £1,000 to upgrade those troops in advance wages. Some nice stuff here, especially like expensive horses, which we'll probably not sell because we'll save those for upgrading troops because you need war horses, war mounts to upgrade troops. Right, we're currently at a bit of a deficit on our party size, so we want to recruit troops. Need 3 more troops. Go back to besieging that castle. Oh, we can recruit all of those actually. We've gone up to 164. Oh, you are going to present a problem if we decide to besiege. It's only 46 of you, but you would present a problem. There's 94 of you. Oh, quite a few parties down there. We can catch this 94 and then turn around and get this 46. What's their speed, man? They are quick. Yeah, they are nippy. We're not going to be able to beat them in that garrison over there. So what we'll do is we'll go and to this town over here. Varnovapol. Varnovapol. We'll go there. We'll get rid of our prisoners, which I presume is slowing us down. Yes, they are. And get rid of some of our gear that we're carrying as well, in terms of loot. That'd be quicker to get to this town. Looks like I've got to go round the mountains. I can't go through the forest. So yeah, we'll go here. And with any luck, actually, there might be somebody here that wants to talk to us about Neretez's folly. Let's trade the stuff that we took. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. We never need harnesses, and everything in here can be eaten, so that can stay. Oh, crikey, an £86,000 axe. Yeah, I think we're good on that. Heavy recurve bow. Already got one. 14,000 I must have spent on that at some point. Anyways, we could lose 2 body armor, save some weight, and gain leg armor and arm armor for 34,000. That seems good. Hey, Ginge, how's it going? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. That's cost us a bit of cash. Like, we're going to end up actually paying this guy 22,000 rather than gaining money. We can give that to you, which increases your armor. Then we can give that to you, which increases your armor. And then that's all good. We're going to end up paying 26,000. Here's what it is. Let's recruit some troops. No, we don't need to. We're at maximum. So let's go back on the raid. Oh, there was a caravan there. Did it go into the town? Yeah, it did. Okay. We're never going to catch that then. What's that? What is that face? The what face? Oh. Let's have a look. We're moving at 5. They're moving at something. 4.3. We're moving at 4.2. But we've got them cornered because we know they can't get out of this bit. So with any luck, we should be able to catch them. Caravans are lucrative, especially when you don't pay for any of the stuff and you kill all of their people. Did I just accept a bribe by accident? Yeah, I did. I just looted them. Okay. I can't actually attack them because I just accepted the bribe. I pressed the wrong button. My bad. My bad. Pog champion. What's a pog champion face? Okay. Well, we're going this way anyway, so we might as well continue to chase them. We're moving at 4.2 in the forest. They're moving at 3.1. We should be able to catch them. The caravans do move swiftly outside of forest, so... But again, he's just cornered himself, so that's all good. I'd say cornered himself. He's going to have to, yeah. We kind of got him. No! No, come on! Catch the caravan! Wonder if enough time has passed for us to extract either another bribe or... Jeez. Come on, catch him. No, he's just done me. He's just done me. Please, please catch the caravan. Okay, he's going to go back through the forest where we should technically be quicker because we have advanced forest moving. Yeah, he's moving at 4.3. We're moving at 4.2. Okay, we're never going to catch that. No, we're moving at the same speed. It's like the unstoppable force of the immovable object situation going on there. Yeah, okay. Our party's back up to full health anyway. We're back up to full health. We can go ahead and find a castle that has a low garrison that is worth us besieging. This one has a garrison of 200. Let's besiege it. Okay. Worst case, if a party comes, we just got to leave. Okay, and if we have to leave, we'll just go and raid a town, kill a load of peasants, and steal all their stuff. But we're going to try for a castle because that will massively increase our influence and hopefully contribute towards our mercenary contract costs, which will be good. Okay, that's not good because 2 parties just turned up. Now, I could take both of those on at the same time. I can't take both of those on at the same time plus the castle. And they will split themselves up because they're absolute fannies. I don't want them to take me into friendly territory. They're fighting some looters. So let's see. I'm a peasant. Okay, thank you very much. Nice of you to show up. Let's... Ooh. I think it's quite a good army that they've got here as well. I mean, this whole faction is based around horses, right? They're basic guys, I think. Oh. Yeah, you tell me the same thing. You know we're at war. Surrender or die. I don't care. Let's fight. Let's do this fight. Why can't I see that? See what? Why can't you see what?
Yeah!
Yeah, so look.
Infantry!
Infantry's going to charge.
Archers! Close
Archers are going to
in!
advance.
Horsemen!
And all the horsemen are going to follow me. We want to get, ideally, across this river. Oh, we missed. There we go. Looks like our cavalry is going to engage. There we go. Tribal warrior down. There's 3 guys dead already. 4. Yeah, looks like their cavalry charge didn't work very well, so they are now retreating. Lagging a bit. Okay. Might be because the wife is streaming Love Island. We'll just lob a few arrows, if we can, into these guys. Oh, looks like they're coming back for another charge. Okay. How did I miss that? Come on, really? Absolutely mincing these guys. Right, we don't want to actually engage their lines, the front of their lines with our cavalry. So most of our cavalry is not super well armoured. So we'll hold up there. It looks like their cavalry... Get out of the way, man! Looks like their cavalry's coming around again. Go. And now we just give everyone a charge order. Because our infantry have engaged and we want to cut down the peasants. Let's cut these guys down. Oh look, fleeing peasants. you down. There we go. Oh, you got skewered. There we go. God, you're looking for a lucky shot. Brilliant. And that looks like battle 1. I think we lost someone though, which is a shame. But inevitable in these situations. We do have quite a large proportion than normal of fresh troops. Yeah, we lost one guy. One guy was injured. But we did almost kill their entire army. Only 5 people got away. We'll take the prisoners. Upgrade our equites. Veteran archers. Veteran infantry. Horsemen to cataphracts. Our spearmen. Sturgeon recruits. Our nomads. And our battalion warriors. Oh, we could have upgraded those to battalion scouts. Yeah, that's annoying. Oh well. Is what it is. It's done now. Oh, my apologies. Right, let's do this. Declaration of war. Southern Empire has declared war on the Western Empire. So, blue is who we've pledged ourselves to. Now, what that usually means, and we'll go back to this town while we talk about this, because they declared war on these guys first, what it usually means is that overlords, kingdoms, don't usually like having multiple wars on multiple fronts. So they will try and make peace with the war that's been going on the longest, which will be these guys over here. And that will allow them to free their resources to focus on the war that's going on over here. That's good news for us, because we have a quest to talk to somebody in Tepes Castle. So if they make peace with those guys, we can actually go and talk to them, which will be good. Fantastic. Right, let's go to the Tavern District. Let's ransom off those prisoners again. We're going to trade. We're going to get rid of all the stuff that we stole, because it will all be low quality tat. We do not need. Harnesses can go. Yeah, we do need some more variety in the food department, because we'll be losing morale from not having good food variety. So we'll grab some grapes, we'll grab some butter, we'll grab some meat, and we'll grab some olives. And we will leave. We're down to 80 grand, which is still a lot of money, but not as much as we used to have. So yeah, that is a shame. And we'll see if we can eke some more cash out of these guys by raiding them prior to the declaration of peace, which is imminent. They might not declare peace. Yeah, they might want to just continue the fight. Looks like we have an unspent level, which we do in Steward. So we've got 2 options here. We can have foreseeable future, increase party morale by 2 if the party has more than 7 days of food, traffic income is 10% higher, or logistician, increase party morale by 4 if the number of mounts is greater than non-cavalry troops, tax income is 10% higher. That one sounds better because we focus on cavalry. Which should, yeah, logistician be +4 to our morale now daily, so that's great. Looks like we're going to get to Dinar Castle first, so let's try popping a siege on it again. Besiege the castle. 163 versus 100 and... Oh yeah, see, they made peace. Not necessarily the worst thing in the world, because now we can go into our encyclopedia. This is the guy we want to find. He is last seen near this town, which is where? It's not Poros. Down here. Crikey, he's a bit of a ways away. So we'll just keep checking our encyclopedia for that. I want to see... Ah, okay, that's why we're not earning as much. Because we don't have any parties out there. So we'll set up 3 extra parties. They'll all just go off and start recruiting dudes. But what they'll do is they'll recruit dudes and then go off and raid the enemy, which will earn us influence, which will contribute towards our deficit. Currently, we're losing £3 a day. That's that's a big problem. We do have currently 77 grand in the bank, so not as big a problem as it could be, but still a big problem. But if those parties get themselves up and running with a decent party size and go and raid the enemy and earn us influence, that could change things. Right, so let's just jump into this town whilst we are here. There's no troops to recruit because they've just got out of a war. Back to the town centre. Let's go to the keep. This person's here. They're probably going to tell us that the only person to speak to